Same deal with Thursday. Those
Sorry. I got a phone call. Apologize about that. Flies up, ties on. Why is this thing fuzzy? Hold on. Just a second. What is up with my screen? So, flies good. Alright, let's go into the studio.
Then it moves down to the south, picks up some Gulf of Mexico moisture, and moves right towards our region. Now, where does it line up? Is it farther to the south off Cape Hatteras? If that's the case, and this is the European model, it does bring it closer to Richmond. Look at the bullseye. That's in the red here. Even the purple is some big-time snow, but the red is the bullseye, the GFS model, the American model. The bullseye right over D.C., the storm a little bit closer to the north, and that's what we're watching. Still a lot of uncertainty here. Big snows in the mid-Atlantic. That we know for sure. This is going to be a big storm, and that's why I have major snow coming. But there's still uncertainty in the forecast, and this is why we continue to track it. This is why I have not shown you any snowfall total maps, because they would just be changing every time I showed them to you, and I don't want you to be confused as far as what you're going to get in your area. The real issue, we won't know exactly what you're going to get in your area. I think right now, best bet, no snow. 32 degrees, the high temperature tomorrow, 27 Martinsburg, 34 down towards the Fredericksburg area. Still cold, but not quite as
powerful forces that change is coming to Hollywood at this backlash of these biggest nights. But first, you just heard Doug's forecast a moment ago, and we want to know, is the chance for that big snowstorm causing you to change your plans?
That's our NBC Washington Flash survey. This afternoon, call or text the number on your screen, or go to the NBC Washington Facebook and Twitter pages. Let us know.
Hello, friends.
Hey, man.
I'm Periscoping, just so you know.
Hello.
If that's okay with you.
We're not Periscoping.
So you're Periscoping? Periscoping's fun. Everyone loves to see what happens behind the scenes. Loves.
Especially when it's crazy.
Yeah, when you guys are going to live here this weekend with the snow. Check, check. Check, 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 check.
Okay. I would have thought with Jada Pinkett Smith, I would have given more weight to her boycott if Will Smith was nominated.
Right.
I think that would have been a big stand if she said, even though he's nominated, I'm not coming, you know, because of the lack of diversity everywhere else.
Right.
The fact that he's not nominated, it's sort of easy to say,
I'm not coming.
I'm not coming. You know what I mean?
No, I know.
It would have had more weight if she was passing up the chance to, you know, with him up on the stage.
Well, her video got like
1.4 million.
yeah.
No.
I mean, it was,
Oh no, it's actually up now. Hold on.
it was bigger than
4.5
that.
million
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah. It's
4.5.
huge.
By the way, no tickets tomorrow. I got cash.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know.
Get to that.
$1,000.
Just give it to us right now.
Fine.
Yeah.
You hear that?
Why make us wait?
Oh, this is Pat, by the way.
Hi.
Everyone say hi to Pat. Lost
How
some
are
music.
you?
Say hello.
I hope you're warm where you are. I hope it's warm.
freezing inside.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good today?
I had strep last weekend.
Oh
Killed me.
no. Aren't you kind of old for strep? I think of it as, you know.
Did
something
you
kids
just
get.
really say that?
No, my niece who
Is your
is
kid
20,
good too?
is 21, has strep. She's had it for 2 months.
Yeah. No, strep is just a viral infection that goes around. Which camera would you like? Hi. Hi, Bev.
Are you feeling better?
Oh, I'm back to normal.
Okay. Throat's all good.
Yeah. So I didn't want to come in and infect the world.
Okay. We appreciate that. We love you for that.
I know. One of my offices, yeah.
This chair's different. Are these tables
I think
together?
they're backwards because the.
It's nothing different. The controversy over the all-white Oscar nominations isn't going away, and this afternoon the Academy's president says it's time for major changes and soon. Cheryl Boone Isaacs is promising more diversity quickly, as both Spike Lee and Jada Pinkett Smith announced they're going to sit out the awards this year. During the break, search the NBC Washington app for more on what she said. Meanwhile, the controversy is the hot talk around town. Hot 99.5's Kane is with us. So what are you hearing from your listeners about this? This is the second year we've seen a controversy.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the voting that's going on, it's primarily white, it's primarily male. And, of course, after Spike Lee's rant on Instagram, Jada Pinkett Smith boycotting, and even some calling for Chris Rock not to host at all, which he says he won't, he's still going to do it, they say there's going to be some sweeping changes. Now, Jada Pinkett Smith's video got 4.5 million views because of her husband not getting nominated. So this could be the beginning of a new Oscar and new Academy Awards.
You know, there was a lot of talk about a boycott last year,
Yeah.
and the viewership was down. Don't know if there was a relationship there, but
Well,
you take note.
this is one of those things where if you're talking about it, you may be watching it just to see what happens. So we'll have to find out and see.
So do your listeners, on another note,
Yeah.
wonder why popular movies like Star Wars didn't get much attention, even though it generated so much attention at the box office?
This is great, and we did ask this question because one of the reasons why is it's a brand, and you grew up with it. It's iconic. So you watch it because you want to see what happens next. It's almost like having a best friend. And that's possibly why. Doesn't mean it's a bad movie. Doesn't mean it's a great movie. It just means you're a fan. It's like a good friend.
I guess that has to be enough.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You got some cash to give away tomorrow.
$1,000? Absolutely. We got free money for you at 7:25 and 8:25 tomorrow morning on the Kane Show on Hot 99.5.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, Kane.
Pat Kane thinks it was supposed to be a sign of leadership. The head of Metro and an elected official riding to work this morning. Instead, they found themselves delayed, facing tough crowds and even tougher questions. And we got team coverage this afternoon in Storm Team 4. It is a weather alert day. Doug and DJ are tracking the intense cold in the night ahead, and of course that chance for snow later in the week. We got an update on this weather alert day next.
Busy tracking the maps, radar.
The Metro story had me dying.
Oh,
It
yeah.
always happens. It happened with the Silver Line. It happened with this today. Thank you for your time. Always a pleasure to see y'all. And we will be sending you food if you are stuck here for the weekend. Look at it. I would have carried them. Have a great week.